Yo,
Next week tonight.
You're a fucking tool.
Can I the fantasy show that's 85% football, 10% trash talk, 5% G-Out.
When did his button come off though?
I don't know.
Let's be real.
Let's just be honest. So nobody's gonna comment on the shorts, but I got a button up and a tie.
Here he goes.
Like I'm business up top, but party at the bottom.
Yeah.
Welcome to next week tonight. Fantasy news with Gully Gello. My first guest, please help me welcome in last year's champion, Edwin Rodriguez. So, hell of a year, huh?
Hell of a year. 6 and 7, rode it all the way to the championship.
Listen, man, not everybody can be a champion. There's only a select few. So, first question. Sorry about that. I'm excited. So take me back to last year. Your mentality, like you said, 6 and 7. It must have been rough. What was the turning point?
Oh man, the turning point had to be when I gave it up to the fantasy gods. I literally put it all out there, offered myself, and I was like, "Here am I. I'm here for the taking. Just have your way with me." And before I know it, Tony Romo and Dez, 40 points.
So you gave it up to them, huh?
Oh, you have no idea.
Did they like it?
They loved it.
Am I right? What motivated you, right? Because it's hard being 6 and 7. It's hard having the year that you had before that.
Oh man,
where every player was hurt.
Oh.
You just couldn't put it together.
Oh.
And then magic. What motivates you? What keeps you going?
Well, what might motivate me, honestly, is motivated me. Crikey. What motivated me? You say. Just my desire to win. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a competitor.
You are a competitor.
I once slapped my little cousin because he beat me in a race. That's just the kind of guy I am. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Cheating Monopoly. Did I say that? No.
Questions now.
Okay, go for it.
You have a history of violence in your past. There's been rumors about you choking out family members. Back in the day.
I didn't come on this show to talk about my history.
I respect that. I have to ask these questions. The people want to know.
Well, it just comes from a deep embedded, pretty young pimpy in the root. Growing up on the streets of Hard Knocks,
I got a hard knock right now. Okay. Well, thank you for being on the show.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
You're a handsome young man.
Appreciate that. Great show. Bye, guys.
Welcome back, everybody. For my second guest, I have the pleasure of introducing somebody with another championship. Please welcome in Jonathan Gomez. You look like Will Smith.
I mean, I am a legend.
That shit was hard. Tell me, are you excited for this season?
I'm very excited.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Week 1. Very excited week 1.
Who do you face week 1?
I faced the current champ.
What's that going to be like?
It's going to be
Domination?
exciting, nervous.
Can I hear a prediction?
Ooh, a landslide, me winning.
I want to get to the core of what makes you you, right? I've heard rumors of you back in DR digging holes. Is that true?
I mean, I've been slaving since 09.
What was it like when you evolved to your final form?
I mean, I gotta say, I was brought into the game unnurtured.
Okay.
And with hard work and dedication and studying and all that, I've become the guy I am now. A guy who's always in the playoffs and always a threat.
Are you weak to water types?
Say again?
Thank you for coming on the show, Don.
Okay.
We're going to throw it back to Victoria with the fantasy news
That's it?
injury update.
This is Sick Vic with your fantasy football injury update. Alshon Jeffrey, wide receiver for the Bears, has been seen walking around in a walking boot. Now, he's going to be out preseason, but he should be back week 1. So, great mid-round pick for fantasy football drafters out there. Julius Thomas, tight end for the Jaguars, has suffered a fracture to his left hand. Now, also out for preseason, but back week 1. Now, in some positive fantasy football news, Victor Cruz, who suffered a knee injury last season, is reported to be back 100%. But according to my sources, Victor Cruz might have some trouble cruising to the end zone. Now, that's all for Fantasy Football Injury Update. Back to you, Eddie Miguel.
Now we're back here with the last 2 champions of the winner circle. We're gonna try to have a little bit of fun. We're gonna do a little rapid fire question. So I'm looking at the questions, John. First question: how many Gomez's made the playoff this year?
2,
0,
How many trades for Avery?
10,
14,
How many league events does Kenneth show up to?
1,
1.5, because he's kind of like not gonna make it to Larry's crib.
Biggest snake other than King Cobra?
8,
Aiden,
First wide receiver off the board.
Des,
What round will Brian take a defense?
4,
6.
Who knows more football, Valari or Mindy?
Mindy,
I'm gonna give it to my man V.
Mindy, definitely.
Does Joshua name himself to the Savvy Six?
Of course,
Not.
it's a Gomez dream.
Who goes completely bald first?
I'm gonna have to say my man Joshua.
I say Jay.
Better kisser, Merv or Brian?
Merv.
Merg uses so much lip.
Call him Brian. That's rapid fire. It's been a wonderful season preview. Let's end the show with some bold predictions, fellas. Who would like to share a bold prediction?
I have a bold prediction that Doug Martin will be an RB1, top 8 back.
I predict Avery makes the playoffs this year. I feel it.
I predict Valari's gonna end up with 3 wide receivers on his team that nobody can name right now. Alright? These guys, practice squad guys. Alright? No wide receiver talent. That's my bold prediction. We'll see you guys next week.